Hello everybody, welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am here with a video on our title talents. Recently did a video explaining title talents. I've been able to max out all of the title talents in the game up to 2.2 million might. I want to show you the effects that has on our heroes. If you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll know when videos like this come out. I'm going to be doing a few videos on this particular topic. Recently, when the update came, I personally identified the new title talents and abilities as the most important aspect of the new update. Heroes come and go, but you can look at this title talent system as sort of like a mini breakthrough 40, if you will. And I want to show you the dramatic impact it has on our heroes. Let's go to the title talent system. Okay, title talents. Beginning at the start with Peasant and working all the way down the many steps and ladders up to 2.2 million might. I'm at 2,004,000 some. So a couple thousand past 2 million. I don't know what the game is going to bring. I have no clairvoyance when it comes to what IGG Castle Clash has planned. Typically with a 2-hero update and a pet, we're getting, and I'm approximating, somewhere around 25,000 might for an update. So it would require about 7 updates with 2 heroes and a pet, or 7 months approximately, to reach 2.2 million. Now, next month, are they going to introduce breakthrough levels 31 through 50? I don't know that. And if they did, our might would shoot up. But I'm looking at the next several months and not being able to reach 2.2 million. I don't see a way to be able to do that. So, maxed out as far as I could go. And let's look at the bonuses. Some of these bonuses, like the first few, for example, are representative of the natural might bonuses in the game. The rest are from the new title talent system. So I get an arena boost of 195, a quarryman boost of 90%, hero expedition boost of 130. Every hero in the game that I have open in the altar gets a 4,400 base attack boost. Every hero gets 177,000 extra health. Every hero gets an accuracy bonus of almost 1,800. Every hero gets a dodge boost of almost 2,400. A critical boost of 1,400. A crit damage boost of 1,400. A crit resistance boost of 4,200. I'll talk on that in just a moment. I have to make a few points about crit and crit resist and the way they stack the numbers now. And getting bonuses, team HBM of 15%, HBM damage reduction of 30%. I don't really find any of these too helpful. Hero trial damage reduction, I don't understand really that any of these last couple ones. Dungeon attack bonus, I guess. Dungeon HP bonus, I don't know. Castle crisis attack bonus, we'll see what it actually does. Fortress feud attack bonus, So those last ones are very occasional and certainly kind of niche and specific. The other ones are working all the time. It's like our heroes took a giant steroid or got like a giant shot and now are these hulking beasts. Let's take a look at some heroes and see what these numbers really mean. I'm just going to flip through a couple of heroes and look at what their numbers are. I'm going to make sure that every hero I show you has no pet augmenting its attributes or adding to them, and no talent that's going to affect the numbers that we're going to see. Okay, so just take my word for it. Nothing that I have set up on the heroes I'm about to show you will change these numbers. These are raw base hero attribute numbers. Okay, so about 55,000. Yeah. 1.35. The man's was at about 1.2. Okay, so he's gained that 177. He's got 13,000 dodge already without even a pet that adds dodge. Look at his accuracy. This is a full dodge build. I have straight dodge, enchantment level 7. He has 6,000 accuracy. 2,000 crit. 2,600 crit damage. These used to be around 1,200 through the Breakthrough 30 process. Crit resist. Here's my point about crit resist and crit. You see the crit's at 2,000. You see the crit resist is almost at 5,000. So in order to offset this tremendous boost in crit resist that our heroes have been given, we have to now have crit at a very, very high level, higher than that crit resist number at a minimum for the crit to even happen. Very briefly, I want to try to keep this video short, but it's something that we do need to talk about in Castle Clash. And it's something that's been years in the making. It's not new. And that's power creep. Power creep is an old term in gaming. If I'm making a game and I want to please you, the player, and I release a hero that does 90% damage, well, in order to keep you pleased and to keep you playing, the next month I have to release a hero that does 95% damage. It's got to be better. It's got to keep you involved and interested. I have to then, 6 months later, go over 100% to keep you involved and interested in the game. That's power creep. We passed 100% long time ago. Okay, we're now at like a 300% chance to do something. And mathematically, quantitatively, it's not only superfluous, it's quantitatively inaccurate. But that's power creep. So now we have a 500% chance to dodge a critical. And in order to perform a critical, you got to put a crit pet on there and get a 600% chance to crit. And in 6 months from now, there'll be a 1,000% chance to do something. And we'll need 1,200% chance to actually offset it. There's your power creep. Let's move on to the next hero. Take a look at Dread Drake. Okay, nothing augmenting these numbers at all. Dread Drake is running all attack. He's got a 7 enchantment straight attack all the way across the board. The man does 66, 67,000 base attack just as is, unaugmented. He's got a 7,000 accuracy. He's got 6,000 dodge. It's unbelievable. His crit resistance rate is at 5,000. It's unheard of. The steps, the gains, some of these numbers more than doubled. Take a look at my Tanika. He's running all accuracy. 7 enchantment, straight accuracy across the board. Without any pets, without any augment. The man's got Flame Guard. Nothing else. He's at 18.5 accuracy. That's base level. Almost 6,700 or 5,700 dodge. 5,000 crit resist. He can crit and crit damage anybody if they have a number that's lower than that. And we see that we got to put a pet on in order to crit now because of that power creep. Let's move on to another hero. Pumpkin Duke's always been one of my strongest attack heroes. He's all straight attack. He is at about, he's almost at 70,000 base attack without running him any other kind of way. If I throw like an attack pet on him, let's take a look at where he is. He's at 85,000. Wow. And this pet is all attack, not augmenting these numbers, even with all attack. Look, 7,000 in accuracy, 6,000, almost 7,000 dodge. It's unbelievable. It's actually changing the nature and the gameplay performance of heroes. I've noticed over the last day or two that heroes that used to get stunned up or used to get maybe one-shotted like a PD would in a dungeon, now I don't have that problem. And I can use heroes in like Insane Dungeon 8 that I never could use before because they're getting to that sweet spot of dodge where even without a dodge pet, they're still able to survive. Here's a Sasquatch running with all dodge and a dodge pet. So this is augmenting this number, and we're over 20,000. Over 20,000 dodge with the 5,000 crit resistance rate. It's a Sasquatch that is basically untouchable unless your accuracy rate is well into the 20s. Now, if I'm running a Blade Dance, it's 8%. If I'm running a Nimble, it'd be 30. So 38% of essentially 20,000. Going to be 2, 4, 6. We're looking at about 27, 28,000 dodge. Somewhere in that zone, depending how things are functioning and operating in combat. Wow. Take a look at Dove here. Dove's all accuracy straight across. 20,000 accuracy, 7,000 dodge. And she doesn't have a single hint of dodge on her. Nothing. And it's still 7,000 dodge. And a crit that against the majority of opponents is so high that you wouldn't even need a Vigorous Fury. You wouldn't even need a Sharpen. It's doing that for you against the majority of opponents. We have a Zephyr. Zeph's all accuracy, about 19,000 accuracy, 6,000 dodge boosted to him. Really nice crit damage where he's doing that reliably in combat again and again and again. In that whirlwind, also in his true damage global proc, and again 5,000 crit resist. I'll jump between two very quickly to show you that these numbers are pretty consistent and steady as we move up through this title talent system. 18.8 accuracy on Hotshot, he's all accuracy. I'm going to show you Bloody Mary too, she's all accuracy. 6, 22, 26, 51. 18, 6, 22, 26, 51. Bounce back and forth, and you see like a 26 point difference in accuracy is the only thing that's changing. It's kind of like the base level of attribute that we've gotten now through this title talent system. And we'll end with our man Jumbear. Jumbo over here is all dodge all the way across. So 14,000 dodge, that basic crit damage and crit resist boost, but he gets an even bigger accuracy boost than many heroes. A little bit higher, about 500 points higher than a lot of other heroes. So you'll see some variation. Some heroes get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a huge leap. And it's a quantum leap in hero development and what our heroes can do. In some circumstances, actually doubling or even 2.5 to 3 times what they were doing before, all with a couple of clicks of a button. Now, it is a very resource-heavy process. It is going to cost gold and mana, the likes of which you've never seen. It's going to require fame into the millions and millions. It's going to require red crystals at the 10 million level. It's going to require blue crystals at the maybe 50 million level. And those little red new runes that allow you to unlock these might titles, by the time I was doing the 1.8 million and the 2 million might titles, it was maybe 400 of those every time. So I would recommend, and this is how I did it, Board Game Bash, baby. I did a Board Game Bash video 3 weeks ago. They're on the Board Game Bash. just do that. All this other stuff, it's just my opinion. All this other stuff, that's not necessary. If you're willing to play a pay-to-play game, just play Board Game Bash. By the time you're a couple of times around that board and you land on that one of these runes, you're getting 200 of them at a time. So easily able to do it in just one day of just Board Game Bash. So I would wait until it comes back around if you're still working on these titles and you're willing to play the Bash. Advanced mode, Board Game Bash, push to the limit, baby. And enjoy your My Titles, enjoy your Clash, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.